just in the match itself, but I want to see players just go crazy in the bracket because I want to see competition for for the top 12th and top 16 spot. I mean, look, both Hurt and also Static, both of them are just insane players on their own. But see, I think what's the idea of it is, hey, I'm taking games, I'm taking stocks off these people. It's insane. I mean, you saw how everybody got hyped for what's it called? For Shattuck when he lost one game, just a single game, or even a stock. People were losing it. So I want to see players just go crazy. I mean, look at Meow and also Gun right now. They are going crazy, just trying to play neutral and just trying to take names. And both of them taking their own lives just to take each other out. Yeah. I mean, they are going for everything at this point.
They are, and I think this first match really sets a precedent of what the rest of this game's going to look like. And when you try to put yourself in a position, especially to go through uppers, through the next portion of the bracket, this is one of those games that can really set that momentum, that pace. We've been looking really for those key names here, and we were talking to a lot of the admins. This needs to be the next game on stream. So it already shows you the hype of what the people in this building are feeling for this matchup.
Even then, I mean, it's like we have a lot of players who just are here to represent. I mean, we have UTRGV with their redemption arc trying to show up, and Meow taking another stock away from Gun, trying to at least, and then Gun is just responding back with, "Hey, I got combos for days. I'm trying to take you off stage and trying to push you away from everything."
Continue, and this is where interestingly plays out. Both of them have a good Pokemon. This is something that I'm looking to see who really allows themselves to utilize that grab. You're seeing how well Toon Link is coming out here. And what's one thing that you see the difference from a Toon Link player between a regular player and Link in terms of that?
When I'm seeing a Toon Link player, they are Meow getting a stock taken from him, but one of the things that Toon Link is just really great at is just being annoying. I mean, it's like Toon Link has a lot of projectiles. I mean, it ain't like Snake where it's like they have a lot of different projectiles, a lot of damage that they can do from the distance. But Toon Link's style is a very hit and run and very just, hey, I could do damage when I can, and that's it. It's very insane with that.
And this is kind of one of those games when you're starting to see a lot of the local players start really rising up. I'm starting to see, especially the game start becoming a little more competitive. You're seeing how neutral this game is. 100 to 113 damage, trying to see who can get this last big hit here. The Sentinel flying. When two games are as competitive as this, you're knowing this first match really makes a difference. That's going to go for game number 1 here.
That small little window for a combo, they start taking it, and they take more. I mean, you saw E with Byleth right now just going crazy and hitting just hard over and over and over.
Well, we know once it gets to this level, one mistake, just the little minute details is what really is the difference between winning and losing stocks out here. And this is where both these two characters, they've done a good job of really mitigating risk, but finding ways to really allow themselves to start going in for the aggro and really making a difference. But so far, it's going to be who gets caught out here. That's going to be a beautiful job there to put some big damage here.
And even then, it's like, they are trying to use any sort of opportunity, especially with Byleth, this character. I mean, they have basically a command grab with their up B, and if they're in shield and E taking getting one stock away from them, but Meow is just saying, hey, I'm taking this zoning and I'm pushing it forward and pushing at least as much damage before I go out and lose my stock, because they are still basically on top of each other at this point. They are not just. It's not like a stock lead, my bad. It's not a stock lead. It's basically Byleth could hit hard and equal all that damage out within 3 or 4 hits, and even then, you could even see this with Ease, just the way that they play, and with one big down spike into the stage, it's just insane.
Now, this is one of those games where you said it. You have to allow yourself to really find those moments to allow that aggression to come in, and you saw it there off the edge of the side of the ledge there. But EO1 right now needing this game, not trying to allow this one to go to another set. As Toon Link trying to put some big damage. The Boomerang will be able to connect on the way back, and how big is that? Just having that in your arsenal, knowing that if you don't hit the first hit, you can allow yourself to put them in a position to try to counter that.
The fact that the Boomerang just is able to come back and even push back, and Meow getting their stock taken away from them by E with one big smash attack was insane. But the fact that we have Toon Link has a boomerang, all the Links have this boomerang where at least they have an opportunity to come back, where it's like, hey, if they're comboing me, at least my projectile may come back. Because a lot of players are under the lights right now. There's a lot of pressure on them.
Yes.
They don't have that object permanence of all the pressure that they have right now, because it's like, maybe if you're playing with your buds, you're watching out for all the projectiles and stuff, and you know what's going to be happening, but you're under lights, there's a lot of pressure, you're going to be forgetting a lot of things, you're going to be forgetting 1,000 things, but E is just making big hit marks onto Toon Link, even recovering, even trying to take that pressure away from Toon Link just with the amount of stuff that he can do. And Meow just took one big stock away from them. Maybe this could equal and maybe give them the opportunity to take this one game that they need.
No, this is where Meow right now trying to show they got the dog in them, though. But, I'm interested to see. You see him starting to do a great job not getting too much damage. That's going to put 130. This could potentially knock him out. If they can find a way here near ledge, we'll be able to take him off. Trying to see the snipe, and they will get it.
Gun really did show their just the way that they played their character. I mean, they had almost an option for everything and more. I mean, the fact that as a Byleth player, you have your grab, you have your up B. The purpose of your up B is like, hey, you want to get back on the stage, or you want to combo them up in the air, grab them down, and pull them down with you.
Well,
but this is the first time I've seen where they just run. I see a Byleth player just run at the person while they're shielding and grab them and just pull them down, just out of shield, and basically just getting a free combo after. That is insane.
And it's one where I'm interested to know. Well, back to the action here, ladies and gentlemen. Game number 2, and we have to make sure the representation for all the players really come out here. And E01 right now, the way he's been playing, especially coming right back into this game, I think if he can find a way to really get this comeback, how major would that be on Lancet?
I mean, even getting a comeback in the first place is just insane. I mean, it does show that you have the reads. It does show that you have a lot of things that you can do as your own character. I mean, there is a lot of things that you can do with your own play style, with everything with the character that you know. But what differentiates yourself away from every character in the game is the way that you play them. There's 82 characters in this game, maybe more. Maybe I got that number wrong, but there's 80 characters in this game, and not even counting the Miis at this point. But there's a lot of things that you can do, and each character has a way that the different play style can benefit them. Maybe for good, maybe for worse, but having that comeback potential in the first place by the way that your own playstyle benefits you in the first place. And a stock has been taken away from Meow. E is trying to get that pressure on in the first place from the last game, being like, hey, I could hit hard, I could game hard at this arena tonight.
And using his own bomb to help him out. That right there, that to me was the most disrespectful portion. It's like, all right, I'm going to use your own weapon against you right now. But, for Toon Link, this is where things are starting to get a bit hairy. First stock off for yourself. You do have 124 damage, but we'll be able to recover that right there. One of the best recovers we've seen here so far, but won't be there too long.
And just Link as a character is just insane. I love Toon Link. Probably one of my favorite Toon Links out of all of them. Not because Wind Waker is my favorite game in the series, but I love the style that they have. It's just, hey, I'm gonna hit you hard. I'm gonna do a lot of combos out of everything that I do. And it just shows a lot of potential with characters like Toon Link, who are a little bit less in the roster, but they have a lot of potential within that. It's just what's really great about this game in general.
Well, trying to get to this game here, and with 102, this is where Meow has to find himself trying to play safe, and will be able to get the stock. Now leading, but does have big damage. We'll see what chip damage he can get here.
Ooh, E taking one stock, equalizing the match. It's down to one stock, 1-1. Whoever takes this stock wins the set.
How about the nerves right now? We in a best of 3, we find ourselves in the third set, and this is where champions are made. Names are put on display. That's going to go for some big damage. Toon Link trying to control here. Does control center stage right now, doing a great job of keeping the opponent at bay.
And just all the nerves that everybody has within this arena, they are just as I said, I'm gonna sound like a broken record tonight, people, but they are just here to take a title. There is a lot of people who are here, a lot of two big names in general, even a lot of local names that a lot of people would know already if you're watching the stream tonight. I mean, we have Osire, we have JG, who is just trying to make a name for himself tonight, and he's going to go into the lower bracket and make himself go. But right now, they are doing big hits. He is just going crazy. Toon like trying to get the recovery in the first place, already trying to play that zone action. Oh my lord.
Oh, you're seeing it, the aggression. That's going to go off the side stage. This game going off for Toon Link. What a matchup this was.